Good morning. The Halevovas continues and brings the pasuk Govu Shamayim me'eretz kin govu dorochai midarcheichem u'machshavosem u'machshavosechem. As far as Shamayim is from Eretz, this is how far, at least in our minimal vocabulary and language, that we can understand how far it is the Chovas Kaviyachal and Shamayim and our Chovas. There's a famous story of the wife of the Vilna Gaon who used to go collecting together with another lady, collecting for Achnosis Kala. And one time as they went to a house of some rich lady, the lady was not home, but when they walked out of the house, they saw her across the street. So the wife of the Vilna Gaon picked up her arm and motioned to her that she should wait for them because they want to talk to her. Later on in life, before they passed away, they made a pact that whoever will die first will come back in a dream to the other and tell them what's going on in Shemayim. And what ended up happening was that this friend of the wife of the Vilna Gaon passed away before the wife of the Vilna Gaon. And indeed, she came in a dream to the wife of the Vilna Gaon and she told her, I can't tell you everything that's going on in Shemayim, but one thing I can tell you, you cannot imagine the schar and the reward you're going to get for that picking up of your arm. Now, of course, that's machshavosem and machshavosechem. Who would imagine that picking up an arm is a big deal? But in Shemayim, it's completely different. There's another famous story of a Talmud of the Ramban. In the times of the Ramban, there were terrible gezeros going on in the world. And there was a Talmud of the Ramban who was very sick, and the Ramban told him, I'm very saddened to tell you, but it seems like you're going to pass on to the real world. But I'm going to give you a Shem Hashem, and when you're going to die, I want you to use that Shem Hashem to go up to the Kisei HaKavod and bring me an answer of what's going on in this world. And indeed, they put in this piece of paper with the Shem Hashem in the hand of this Talmud. And when after he passed away, he came in a dream to the Ramban. And he told the Ramban that this shame worked unimaginably. It brought him up right up to the Kisei HaKavod. But when the Ramban asked for an answer for his questions, the Talmud says, this I couldn't do, because up here there are no questions. Everything that happens up here and down here in this world has a cheshbon and a clarity. We cannot imagine it, but it's there. There was a story, my Rebbe Baruch tells a story. One time he was by the Nichum Avelim by Rav Pam Zatzal when his brother passed away in a horrific accident in Miami. And he went there, and a person came and he sat down and said to Rav Pam, oh, it's such a terrible story. He suffered so terrible. And Rav Pam, in the middle of the shiva of his brother, banged on the table and said, how could you say it's terrible? If HaKadosh Baruch Hu said that this is the best possible way for him to die, the best toiva that it could be for his neshama. That is exactly the perspective that Rav Pam took from having clear and pure bitachon in Hashem, that every single thing that happens in this world is for our toiva. And Rav Pam used to say that when we daven to die a misa toiva, it doesn't mean peaceful, it means the best possible thing for us in this world and in the world to come. And that is what the Halevovas brings from this pasuk in Yeshaya, Ki govu shamayim me'aretz, ki govu deracham midarcheichem u'machshavosem u'machshavosechem. How far our thought process is from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Have a wonderful day.